What's up Saab fans around the world, and welcome back to another video. So today is a very exciting day. Today we are going to try to start the beast for the first time and see if I have been able to build a rear-wheel drive Saab 9.5 Aero. And now it's very close. So there are some stuff that we need to prep and do today, and then we will finally turn the key. But I have done some small things that I really want to show you before we start. So a week ago I did some work. I redone this piping right here. Before it was sticking out very far out right here. So it was interfering with the front bumper. Now it's a lot better. And I've also managed to build the downpipe. My motivation has been like zero. It's really cold outside in Sweden right now, and I don't have any heat in the garage. So it's really uphill going out in the garage, so to speak. It's not something you love to do, but rather than trying to find the motivation for it, I have went with the routine and just went for it. So I built this in some of the coldest days. So now we got the external wastegate going into the downpipe. We have the first lambda sensor, which we will use. The second one right here is the wideband lambda, the AM. It's not hooked up right now, but it's connected. And in the last week I actually turned the key over, so I have got some oil inside of the engine. The engine has been primed and it works. And what I did last time was that I connected the battery and I connected the fuel pump and everything works. That's quite amazing, but I found out that the fuel filter was not tightened, so it started to drip a lot of fuel. So I just turned the ignition off, turned everything off and went inside. But today we are going to do the final attempt. So I will install some new spark plugs. This is Denso spark plugs. For those of you that has been tuning and worked on Saabs, you know that NGK spark plugs is the way to go. But this should run a lot colder and a lot better and a bit more efficient than the NGK normal spark plugs. So we will install these. We will install the DI cassette that we got right here. And yeah. We will crank the engine over and see if it starts. And this is such a like split personality thing. I'm so scared at the same time as I'm so excited to really do this. But we will see how it ends up. But let's start with the spark plugs and the DI cassette. Then I think we will attach the battery and just pray and hope for the best. Okay, everything prepped, so this will be the first start attempt, and let's just hope and pray that everything goes well. Okay, that battery didn't want to go anywhere. Okay, so third start attempt with another battery. Okay, so I had 4 batteries and all of them is mostly dead. So what to do? I'm gonna borrow your battery, man. So now I got a fresh battery in that I know for a fact works. So if this doesn't work, I don't know what's the problem. So it worked, it actually worked, and I'm so hyped up to be making this progress, to get the car fired up, to get it started, to see that everything is running. Okay, a lot of fumes did come out from the exhaust manifold, but that's mainly because it has been painted before. So right now a lot of like painted stuff around everything that's got some heat in it will evaporate for the first or the second startup. So this is just so incredible, and no major leaks at all. Of course there are some drips of oil that I need to figure out where they came from. I think they are from the steering rack, but it's not a lot. And this container has been thrown around in the garage during the build. So when I topped this off, I noticed that it was leaking a little bit. And before, this didn't get caught on camera, but before I turned the engine off, I noticed it started to squeak a little bit in the steering pump. And that's because the container emptied out, and yeah, with no oil it could go very bad. But I managed to turn it off and filled it up, so we will see next up if it really works. But damn, such a nice progress, and it fired up quite quickly as soon as I got the proper battery for it. And I am not seeing but no like major fuel leaks as of right now. I don't think so, at least. Before, when I hadn't tightened the fuel filter, there was some fumes, but yeah, I need to invest in a new battery, but otherwise a lot of the stuff works. And now there was no exhaust on the car, it's only a downpipe, hence it's so loud. But wow, so very cool to have the car finally running, because this has been like, I don't know what, 480 days or something in the making, and this is a freshly built engine, so just incredible to see it fire up and to see it respond to putting some throttle in it. So whew, there will be a ton of more work before it's out on the road, but I will get some rear winter tires and some burners so we could have some fun and try the car out for real. But so far I'm super stoked, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, it means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!